America just dropped NFT passport stamps. Yes, seriously. So you can now flex your vacations on-chain. Meanwhile, Swiss banks made the first legally binding blockchain payment. PayPal's stablecoin is going multi-coin. And a North Korean hacker team just got caught faking 60 job applications on Web3. Hi, I'm Dan from BeAWhale, and here's everything you missed last week. American Express just launched Amex Passport, turning your travel history into blockchain-based stamps. They're minted as NFTs on Ethereum's Layer 2 base, and they're non-transferable. So what's the point? It's digital nostalgia. Each stamp logs your trip, lets you customize memories like meals or hotels, and lives permanently in your wallet. No real identity info, just vibes and destinations. Amex says the demand is real. 73% of users miss getting physical passport stamps. Now, they can share them on socials or download them like souvenirs. This is part of a larger trend. Web2 giants slowly weaving crypto into everyday life, without shouting crypto too loudly. UBS, Singham, and Post Finance just ran a proof of concept that successfully completed legally binding payments across banks, all on a public blockchain. This isn't just moving coins around. These were tokenized deposit instructions, with smart contracts handling both simple transfers and more complex escrow-type exchanges. The Swiss Bankers Association calls it a first of its kind. The takeaway? Banks are not just experimenting anymore. They're quietly building towards DeFi-powered finance, with compliance, security, and real interoperability. UBS even said this accelerates innovation in tokenized assets. Translation: TradeFi is merging with blockchain faster than it seems. For the first time ever, the SEC approved a multi-asset crypto ETP in the US. Grayscale's Digital Large Cap Fund, GDLC, gives exposure to Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, all in one product.
What SEC has done, the standards will now allow exchanges to list spot commodity-based ETPs, including cryptocurrencies as well. So this comes in as really big.
Why does this matter? Because it makes crypto investing feel familiar for TradeFi. No wallets, no exchanges, just one ticker symbol. And it's not just a one-off. This approval comes under new SEC standards that streamline the whole ETF review process. That's bullish. Coinbase thinks we're heading into a full-blown altcoin season. If true, this fund is perfectly timed. PayPal's stablecoin, PYUSD, is no longer just chilling on Ethereum and Solana. It's now spreading across 8 additional blockchains: Tron, Avalanche, Aptos, Abstract, Inc., Psi, Stable, and Stellar. The expansion uses Layer 0's Stargate Hydra bridge to enable full cross-chain interoperability through a permissionless version called PYUSD-0. This makes PYUSD one of the most accessible stablecoins in the world, fully fungible across chains, more mobile than ever, and easier to self-custody.
Digital assets really gives us the opportunity to really move the game into something that's more modern, something that's more efficient, and ultimately something that's going to make payments better.
If stablecoins really do balloon to $2 trillion by 2028, like the Treasury predicts, PayPal just bought itself a front row seat. A white hat hacker group called SEAL just exposed 60 North Korean impersonators pretending to be IT workers, applying for jobs inside crypto companies. These were not sloppy attempts. They faked resumes, Zoom calls, GitHub accounts, and even offered bribes. One tactic includes sending malware during fake interviews under the guise of a Zoom update. CZ from Binance posted about it. Coinbase confirmed it's a growing threat.
We can collaborate with law enforcement, and we get these dossiers of okay, this is a known actor, etc. We share sometimes with other companies, but it feels like there's 500 new people graduating every quarter from some kind of school they have that just their whole job.
So here's your PSA. Train your team, vet your devs, and don't open weird files, even from candidates. This is state-level infiltration, not just spammy scammers. The EU's 19th Sanctions package now includes a first, banning crypto transactions for Russian users and blacklisting platforms tied to Russian alternative payment systems. It's a signal that regulators see digital assets as both a tool and a threat. This isn't just about speculation anymore, it's geopolitics. Meanwhile, Ukraine is exploring a national Bitcoin reserve. Following the US and Sweden's recent crypto reserve plans, the financial battlefield just got digital. Ethereum's next major upgrade for Saka is locked in for December 3. It's set to double blob capacity not once, but twice, and make transactions cheaper on Layer 2 networks. The upgrade is designed to improve data availability and throughput, with follow-up hard forks planned for mid-December and early January. Binance is reportedly negotiating with the US Department of Justice to end its 3-year compliance monitoring period early. The oversight was part of its $4.3 billion settlement in 2023, but insiders say the DOJ might lift it, which would reduce pressure on Binance's operations globally. A major EU regulation is set to ban privacy-preserving tokens like Monero starting in 2027, but some policy experts say there's still room for negotiation. Privacy advocates argue the ban hurts digital rights, while regulators say it's necessary for anti-money laundering efforts. From NFTs in your passport to North Korean hackers faking resumes, crypto doesn't rest. The rulebooks are tightening, but innovation keeps threading the needle. Security is the new scalability. Identity is the new UX. And blockchain? It's now part of travel, finance, and geopolitics. If you learned something new, drop a comment. If you like the recap, smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week.